Yeah, I'm with you entirely. I mean, everybody that I talk to has been using uh just like the PC stuff, like their keyboard and everything, but like the pro gamers and stuff like that, they're just like, why would I? Like if they're gonna let me use a console controller, I'm gonna use a controller. So,
Yeah.
yeah. That's all I do. I mean, I've got an Xbox controller just sitting on my table, and when I want to play Dauntless, I can just do that. So, um,
Hmm.
do you mind if I stream while we play?
No,
Cool. I'll go ahead
I'm
and
like the
edit it.
very first area. I just
Oh,
fighting
we'll
this.
get far. We'll get super
Yeah, I'll
far.
get much farther when I'm using a controller. Like this is really hard right now. Like I feel like I should be doing really well right now, but I also feel like I'm not simply because I am not using a controller. That's cool as fuck.
Trying to figure out how to title this one. Um,
How long does this thing take to die?
so it doesn't have a health bar, and the max is it's gonna live 3 rounds. So if it runs away once, then you're on to second round. If it runs away a second time, you're on to the third round, and it never goes past third round. So it has to die third round. Uh, it can die on first round if you do enough damage to it. And
I
it's
killed it. It just took me 8 minutes.
That's good. Yeah. So you get a maximum of 30 minutes to do it, and then afterwards you fail the mission. So you have to do it in under 30 minutes.
Huh.
But it is kind
Okay.
of stressful because you don't get a health bar.
I'm gonna connect controller. That should hard as fuck. Oh my god.
So this is the ninth live stream for Dauntless, so we're on Dauntless day 9. It's good that you decided to play too because I honestly ran out of things to do. I've just been like helping other people really.
Yeah, this is like super hard for my laptop to run, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah, I took the graphics down to like I think it was like 1080 by 768.
Shit, I had wondered. I was like, I knew it wasn't like as bad as World of Warcraft or other things. It's really bad in the city, but like once you're actually fighting, then it's a lot better. I mean, even for me, it's laggy and Ramsgate.
Game screen right now, so we'll see.
Uh, Here we go. All right, cool. I'm logging in now then. Dude, I made the most epic burrito.
Dude, I got fucking Blue Buster on me because my internet crashed. I had to AFK or dodge one day, and I was like, all right, cool,
Mm.
no big deal. And then like after I dodged, um, like the next day my internet fucking messed up.
Hmm. I've been dodging more and more recently, and I'm realizing how important it is to go in duo queue because then you get two dodges a day. I
I'm
mean,
signing that so that I can do this on a controller. Do I have to hotkey everything on the remote?
what's that? So you're breaking out a little bit.
Yeah. Like I said, like it's hard
It,
on my laptop.
it's hard for it to run, yeah. But yeah, like I feel like the difference between whether or not you're gonna win is really just if the team comp is good. I feel like that's all that really matters. Especially since you know how like we've played games where you get like a super fed Riven and then like it doesn't even matter, like the Riven still ends up like losing.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that sounds way
Trying to
better.
like open Dauntless again, but this time I have the controller plugged in,
Hmm.
so it should. But do I need to like assign hotkeys for everything on the controller, or it's just gonna already have defaults?
It'll have defaults and it's pretty simple. You're using Xbox, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
So it's X and Y is going to be like your X is your left click, your Y is going to be your right click, your bumper is going to be your special. Obviously, you move around with the joysticks. B is your dash or your roll.
What's your dash and roll?
B makes sense. And then A is your jump.
What's the dodging again? You kind of cut out when you said that.
B. B. I don't know if you heard me that time.
Oh, that's much smoother now.
What do you mean incorrect password? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hmm. Damn, this is amazing. I made potato, tofu, sun-dried tomato. It's got like soy sauce, salt. This hot sauce that we got from this Mexican restaurant that they make fresh. It's got like habanero in it. Fresh picked lettuce from the garden outside. So good. Oh, and then fresh made tortillas too. The Mexican restaurant that we got the salsa from, salsa. They also make their own tortillas. Hmm. Saul, what is your name? Since I can't hear Saul, I'm texting him so that way I can try to get his username so I can add him. Go ahead and check really fast, see what's going on with Discord. Yep, I'm connected. Well, it says that he's still online. Huh. Open some style cores while I wait. Alright, there we go. I just got the text. Okay. Such a long name. Now he has to figure out how to accept the invite. Hey, he got it. Actually, here. I can just give him party ownership. There we go. So Saul's able to play right now in closed beta because if you bought alpha founders, then then you could give a code to one other person, and that code would allow for them to join in closed beta. It gives them the basic plan. So he has, I'm pretty sure, champion status, but he doesn't have patron status, which means that he's going to get increased drops. He isn't going to receive style chromas, though. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Um, but he also gets to play in the closed beta. So this game is pretty much free to play. It's nice that they're gonna make an option so that you can buy either patron or champion status. You can choose what bonuses you want to like add onto your account. So this game can be like $2.99 a month to play if you just were to buy like patron status. And patron status is all that you really need because it gives you increased drops when you end up killing the behemoth, and that's what he has anyways. Um, so we both get that for 3 months uh, with our like memberships basically. But I also get champion for 3 months as well, and you get all of like the founders stuff. He gets founders flare, I'm pretty sure, which is cool because it's like a limited thing. It's only for people that bought any one of the founders packages. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. But I think it's really cool that they actually gave you the option to be able to give a founders pack to someone. He's in Discord with me right now. His Discord's a little bit on the fritz, I think though. But he is in Discord. Mm. Since Discord isn't working, I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a quick call.
Yeah.
Are you stuck somewhere?
No, I was just opening the I don't even know what they're called. The little like lantern looking things at their packs, I think. Right?
Yeah, the cores. They're called Aether cores. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So then, when you're done with that, then you can just go ahead and start up uh, a fight, I guess. Do a hunt.
Yeah.
Do you know what's happening with Discord?
No.
No.
Probably lagging balls.
The struggles, man. The struggles. All right, I got you. I just wanted to be on the same page. All right, cool. I'll wait for you then.
Dang it. It's like it was lagging so hard I couldn't use my controller. So
It's
now I like have to import again.
Yeah, it's laggy for everyone in this city, and then when you go to the hunt, it's just like a little bit better. But yeah, yeah, it's definitely a struggle. They're gonna make more servers so that way it's less laggy. Yep. All right, cool. I'll go ahead and end the call then. I'll wait for you.
Okay, I'll probably have to sign out again and then go back in because like I literally can't use the controller.
Okay. All right, gotcha. No worries, no worries. I'll wait.
Okay.
He's having a rough time. The city is laggy for everybody, but he's on his laptop, and I have like, I think my desktop runs 4.2 gigahertz or something like that processing speed, so his is like, I don't even know if it touches 3 gigahertz, so yeah, he's gonna have some running issues. But the good news is we got Skittles, we're well fed, life is good. Mm. I wanted to explore because I heard there were some changes in the city. Let's see if I can recognize them. First off, one of the things that I noticed that I thought would be really cool to point out, in the original Monster Hunter games, there was apparently food that you could get, right? Notice these signs, right? The signs represent like all the different things that you can buy and do. Oh, hey, are you back?
Yeah, I like had to go out. I had to alt tab out of the client to close it, dude.
Damn. So like there's different signs and like the weaponsmith is open. And then you got the armor smith open, but then you've also got this sign for food, which kind of shows that in the future they're going to release food buff content, which is kind of cool. While you were gone, I was trying to fill in the gap and add some stream content, just talk. There's a lot of unused stuff in the city though, Saul. Like it's kind of cool to just run around and try to guess what's gonna end up coming out in here, because there's a lot of stuff unused.
Yeah.
This one's titles. It's a scroll, and that's gonna end up being a place where you can unlock titles. This is gonna be a general store. Have you found the ram stuck on the roof yet?
Dude, I was barely doing anything that whole time.
There's like a meme, right? There's like this ram and it's stuck on a roof, and it like there's legit no way that it could get there, and like a bunch of people just asked when like alpha came out, and we were like sending out um different like suggestions and stuff like that, and like a bunch of people were just like, what's up with the ram on the roof? And after enough questions were sent out, Saul, they made the ram pass out, and it was just like laying down on the roof. It's like permanently laying down as if it's like dead. So their way to resolve the problem was they just like killed the ram. Yeah. No, I was curious to see if it was still there. I'm running up to it right now. Oh no, it's there and it's totally alive and it's wagging its tail. We joked, we're like, they should make a meme out of it, and they should just like put like a gold chain around its neck and just let it permanently be like a meme. Huh. They put a fanny pack on the ram. They still don't give you any idea of how it would get up there though.
I'm like over here trying to think I can the best way to now
All you really have to do is just very quickly get yourself into a queue, and then like the game will just be infinitely better.
So I opened it, but it's not like open.
Yep, story of my life.
I close it and try again. Yeah, like when you told me it was like more intensive than like I was just kind of like hoping it would work.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like this is a laptop still, even with like a decent graphics card for a laptop, it's still a laptop, you know.
The graphics card won't fix it too much. It's more the processor, like the CPU.
But I mean, it's only got I want to say 4 gigs of RAM. Not a very powerful laptop on the whole.
Mm-hmm.
Has like the
What
graphics card just like helps out a little bit.
what did you say it was? 2.4?
Um, wait, I can pull up the specs. I forgot what I need. Yeah, at 2.47 gigahertz.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Yeah, that plus I only have like 4 gigs of RAM.
My desktop is 4.2.
Your desktop is what?
4.2.
Gigahertz?
Mm-hmm. And like even with that, I still lag inside of the city and stuff.
Yeah, my laptop is like barely squeaking by.
I can with this desktop specifically, I can upgrade to a 3D graphics card. I'm really looking forward to that. Like that's like on my to-do list is to get a 3D graphics card. It lets you like if the game allows it, you can access 3D gaming. It's pretty cool. It's like going to an IMAX theater while playing video games. So the end game weapons are hot pink.
What?
The end game weapons are hot pink. It's pretty funny too because they're hot pink and then like they create like shadows. So it's like hot pink with like this dark like ominous like shadow aura that like resonates off of them when you swing them. Makes perfect sense, right?
Hmm. So like the elemental attacks are those just like a set elemental attack or is it like changed by the item?
Um, but let me start from the beginning. There's different behemoths, right? And you have to kill them to be able to get their gear. And if you focus like a specific body part, right, they'll drop an item for that body part. Like, say you need claws, like a dusky claw is what the item is called. Well, then you have to attack their legs until you get a leg break, and then they'll drop a claw, and then that's an item that you use to be able to craft a weapon. Now, some weapons have elements attached to them because the behemoth that you killed was that element. So say you kill a Charug, right, which is like a fire creature, you might get like a burning claw from a fire Charug. And that burning claw will help you to craft a fire weapon. And then as far as like applying that energy, it works in different ways. So ice applies itself specifically to one body part, so that way you can get a body break easier. Fire applies itself to an area, its area of effect. And electricity is the fastest way to kill because it does the most damage without breaking a body part. So it suffers damage over time every time that you apply a stack to it. I don't know if you got all that. Oh, do I need to re-invite you? Here.
Alright. Can you hear me?
Yep. Here, I'm re-inviting you.
I just took it at a full screen. I'm gonna see if that helps.
Okay. before Alpha was released, Sol, they had like 4 behemoths out, and then when they released Alpha, all of a sudden there were like 25 behemoths, and I can solo all of them but two, like the very end bosses.
Oh yeah, I don't know. See, this is like loading into every game of League all over again.
But I'm telling you, like once you like go in to the hunt, it's like completely better because then you're basically playing a game of League, but with even less people, only 4.
Yeah, it's like loading me into the city. I lagged so fucking hard. Like I literally could not use my controller. I don't know if I'll be able to use it again. Into the city.
Mm.
Just because like it doesn't recognize that I have the controller plugged in, even then I like went in the startup menu. I tried to scroll through just to double check, and it didn't show me anything.
Have you figured out how to go to your journal and look at your quests?
Yeah.
Really, all you
Yeah.
have to do is tell me what your main quest is, and I can just start it up for you if you want. Did you get the invite that I sent to you?
Yeah. I can't move. Like with the keyboard or with anything else. Like it's not.
It's just not working.
That's going on.
Oh wait, shoot.
Here, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna like close Discord and everything.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna close everything and then see if I can get it to work that way. Laptop's working super hard to run Discord and to try and run Dauntless.
That makes sense.
Alright. Either type to you or like that it's too cumbersome to like or whatever, then I'll just like call yours.
Perfect. Trying to get him in. Keyword trying. Nice. Only need 200 more chroma dust. Should be pretty close. Means that I only need 10 more style cores. With that, I only need 9 more. Now 8. I think I've only ever opened 2 of these. This would be my 3rd one since I started playing. It's like, it takes a lot of monsters to be able to open these. 852. This will put us at 870. Hmm. 890. Oh, nice. I'm at 27. Perfect. Cool. Just need 5 more. Oh, this is an epic Shroud Aether Core? Sick. Nice. I could make another Shroud Lantern. Or I could... huh. This might take me to 950. I just need 2 more. One more. That was a troll. That's it. So wow, I need 1 more. Opened every single one. Wait, there was one. Wow, I'm 2 off. Two off. Okay. I'm gonna give him party ownership. Alright, this guy. Need to craft one of these. Pretty sure that only had 117. Alright, you know what? I am permanently done trying to make Shroud Lanterns. Because I can never get what I want from the Shroud Lantern. This is taking way longer than I anticipated. Whew. Not sure if that's bread or a really big turd. Kind of looks like both. I mean, obviously it's bread. I think. Shit, he moved. Holy fuck, dude. Dude freaked me out. I like how you still can't go inside of here. But I want to drink too. Oh, you'll end up like me. Oh shit, can you go back here? Oh, nothing to do there. It's not like Hogwarts where you can just like walk over here and then here's a wall and then you walk through that wall and then bam, you're there. It's not like that. It's not like that. so alive. Oh, this gives you an Aether aspect. That is extremely interesting. Quite interesting. Some of the gear is like worth leveling up just because it gives you like really interesting bonuses. I kind of want Breaker 5. Breaker 5 would be cool. Still no idea what Beacon does. Interesting. I didn't know that they had this winter helm. And it looked like the Scrave helm. That's pretty cool. Huh. That's actually a really cool looking set. Look for a board with paper posted on it. After devouring these Skittles, I really want M&Ms. Oh shit, he finally figured it out. Crazy. God damn it. Hug. Yeah, I'll hear a joke. Go ahead and throw one at me. I think people kill cockroaches because it's really gross to think that they could be anywhere near food that you would eat. That's my answer. But why does everyone kill cockroaches? Yeah, yeah, that's another way of saying that cockroaches suck for sure. For sure. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. Right now we're testing out Dauntless. I've got all the end game gear and my friend just started and we're trying to get him up. We're seeing how fast we can farm gear. I'm not sure that I get it. You might have to explain it to me. Nope. I appreciate the joke though. Good humor. I appreciate you trying. Man, he's having so many issues trying to get this to work. It's been kind of a pain because he has to try to get to the board and get the hunt to work, but the game's really glitchy and laggy when you don't have like a gaming desktop. So it's just a lot harder for him. You're so ugly you make a Happy Meal sad. That's terrible. That's 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 awful. I like I feel like it's always been a game, but they've been doing this on social media a lot recently. The challenge where you try not to laugh and you tell jokes to each other. Yeah. So the stream is like 7 FPS like you're saying. No, legit, it's laggy for everyone. So my desktop rate runs on 4.2 gigahertz processing speed. It's still laggy in this town. So like for him with like a 2.4 gigahertz processor, it's just like god awful. Dad jokes, yeah, that's what's called. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that so much. I need to find some people to do that with and shoot a YouTube video for that because I would go down on some dad jokes. That'd be ideal. I like how it starts off where they don't laugh at all, but then like by the end it's just like too difficult not to laugh. Man, he isn't even responding right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a call. He's not even able to use Discord, so we'll just go ahead and call him. Saul, my brother, where you at? What are you?
Hey,
All right, so what's happening now?
I found the thing I'm trying to hunt.
Okay, you know I'm not there, right? We got split up.
Yeah, I didn't know how to get out of it.
Okay, so what you're
I
gonna
want.
do, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit start on your controller, right? And then you're gonna go down to the bottom right corner and you're gonna click sign out.
So you have to hard reset like every time this happens, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But it's super easy to log back in because it's not like it completely logs you out of the game. You just have to like put in your username in once and then you press play and then you're in the game. So, yeah. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'll go ahead and re-invite you. Which hunt is it specifically that you have to do?
Um, there's like the Shrike and then something else.
Got it. All right, we're gonna go do Shrike as soon as you come back, and I'm gonna be party leader and start it this time. Cool beans. All right, I'll see ya. He's so frustrated. He's so tilted. Yeah, for sure. All right, little Spike. You're 15. I'm gonna go with 15, little Spike. Are you 15? Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm right. I'm going with 15. All right, we're looking for the world's longest name. Oh, you're 13? Okay, so I was actually pretty close though, because I guess 15. I was only 2 years off. Okay, all right, so. Oh, and then you're in the EU? Shit, dude. I'm not gonna be able to even guess on that. I have how would I even be able to guess on that? Age is easy because you're just guessing a number. I don't even know the EU very well. You're gonna have to tell me on that one. I'm not even gonna be able to guess. I'm sorry. All right. Let's cross our fingers that this is gonna work now, because this is getting to be quite frustrating. All right, so we need to do that one and then go find hunt. Um, yeah, because the way that it works here in America at least is you learn American history all the way until high school, and then you might take like 1 year of world geography. But that's pretty much it. And as far as world geography goes, you're really only learning what very basic things each one of the separate like countries or continents has, like what makes them different. That's it. And then you go to college and you do some more world geography. But I only just started this year of college, so that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely think that the Americans system for schooling is pretty botched. But I think that for me personally, the amount of geography that I know is much less than other people in America, and I think the reason why that is because like I haven't spent a lot of particularly my time focusing on world geography. I don't know. Like I've always wanted to travel and stuff like that. I've wanted to go to Thailand, but like I don't really like spend a lot of time thinking about other countries and really the world in general. So Sweden? See? I didn't even know Sweden was a part of EU. That's why I couldn't guess because I don't know exactly what is a part of EU. Like Sweden wouldn't even have thought. I was thinking like so like is France in EU? Is Germany EU? I was thinking of those things. That's what I was thinking of. I wouldn't have even started to think about Sweden. Trying to see how fast I can kill this. This is like one of the very first like things. Wow, I'm amazed that this is taking me as... Oh, there it is. That took way too long. Without Sweden, America wouldn't know shit. Okay, so no, alright, there's a lot of things that I know about Sweden. I did know that Sweden is the cleanest country in the world. I didn't know if it was the cleanest, but I knew that it was pretty clean. I know a good amount about Sweden, as a country. Not as much as you would, obviously, but I did know things about Sweden. I just didn't know that it was a part of EU. That was like the main thing. I like how I didn't get hit at all that fight. That's awesome. Um, so yeah, I would say that like if like in top three places that I would want to live, it would be like Iceland, Sweden, and Thailand. Those are like my top three. Sweden's really cool. I hear that Sweden's very beautiful. And I'd imagine that it would be considering that it's as clean as it is, with an environment that's that clean, you would imagine that like the atmosphere would just be really beautiful. And let's see, like who do I know that's from Sweden? So like what's his name? What's his name? He's a YouTuber. He's from Sweden. Why am I forgetting his name? Uh PewDiePie. PewDiePie is from Sweden, right? Yeah? Yeah? PewDiePie's the one from Sweden. Does So this is something that I've heard. See, this is me being uneducated. What is Sweden's army like? Does Sweden have an army that it sends out, or do you only have an army that stays stationed inside of Sweden? I'm trying to get a straight answer from my friend, but he's giving me nothing right now. Man, see, as I'm talking to you, it's just making me realize how uneducated I seriously am. So, shit. All right, so wait, there was a war between Sweden and Russia, and when did that happen? Like, was that like during World War or something? Like, dude, I don't know nothing apparently. I'm so uneducated. This feels bad, man. I feel awful right now. Educate me, please. It's 2:24 over there. Let's see, what is it for me? It's 6:24 over here. And long ago. Gotcha. All right. So our next hunt is a rogue Nasher, which is another easy one. It's kind of funny because in America's history, honestly, the last justified war that we had was World War One, and it's interesting because in World War Two, we tried to justify our means to go to war by saying that we saved, uh, the Jews basically from Nazis, which is false because our intentions weren't to save the Jews. It's just that in the process of putting ourselves in World War Two, we accidentally happened to come across Jews in internment camps, and we just so happened to have to save them once we were put in the position of knowing that they were there. So there was, I think that's honestly one of the most messed up things that's ever happened in America's history is that in World War II, we tried to justify our means of going into war by saying that we were there to save the Jews. And we made ourselves look like heroes so we could make our country feel better about itself. But America never once considered saving the Jews. Um, they knew it was happening, but they were turning a blind eye to it. And then on top of that, uh, we were just as bad as the Nazis. We were making fun of Jews. You can look back on America's history, you'll see where like America, they would draw the Jews with like the pointy nose and everything, and they would make fun of their looks. And we used to isolate the Jews the same way that we would with black people, where we would just like put them to the side and like make fun of them and stuff like that. And kids walking down the streets would make fun of Jews. And then we decide that we're going to be heroes because we accidentally find an internment camp and we start saving the Jews and stuff like that. So that way we didn't look like the bad guy when we went into World War II. Because think about what happened in World War II, right? We blew up Hiroshima. We killed thousands and thousands of people with, the press of a button. And so as a way to make ourselves not look so evil after Hiroshima, we basically go ahead and save some Jews' lives. It's messed up. Well, not only that, but if you flip the Nazi symbol around, right? Like if you were to look at it through a mirror, that's what the symbol looks like for Buddhism. It's like a Buddhist symbol. So I also think that that's quite interesting. They readapted it though. I like how my friend isn't here. Where did he go? Well, that one's dead. You know, see, I think this is what happens is basically a society, it goes ahead and decides like, okay, this is what we're going to be like. And then if there's someone that isn't like what your society is trying to like portray, then you isolate those people and then you just basically treat them as though they're not a part of you. It's because you don't want them there, is what it is. Like, I think in America, what ended up happening is we became a white supremacist society, and if you look at America, there's so many Nazis that live in America now. Like, it's funny because the Jews, they escaped from Germany and they came to America to live better lives, but then they got, ridiculed and discriminated against, and then immediately after they moved here, tons of neo-Nazis came and started to live in America. So we've got neo-Nazis running all over the place. That's why we have a president. That's why we have Trump as president, is because the neo-Nazis helped to vote him in. It's messed up. It's so messed up. Yeah, I mean, there's also that. There's also just young people just being harsh for sure. But I mean, I just was thinking that, all right, so Sweden, you're saying is like a really healthy country, and that it's, I'd imagine that the people there are really healthy, and that there's probably a lot of skinny people there. And I'd imagine that the stereotype now is that you should be skinny. So if someone isn't, then they would ridicule that person for not being skinny. That's kind of what was running through my head there. I'm in school right now for sociology, so I make generalizations all the time. Right now I need to figure out what he needs now. Oh shit. Alright, so the chat just broke on us. Nice. Feels good, man. Once again, we're doing the thing where we have to literally call our friend that we're queued up with. He's using the closed beta access key that I gave him. You can give away one code when you purchase the alpha founders for this game. I gave it to him. He's a long-standing friend with me. We play League of Legends together. He's my AD carry. Um, he's having so many issues though with this game. It's running so hard on him. But we're gonna go ahead and give him a call. He can't even use Discord while the game's running. It's been great. So if you guys don't mind, while we join a phone call with Saul really quick here. If you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe. We try to stream every day. I also take in feedback from the players, and we do games that they want to see. Hey, Saul.
Dude, there's so much lag.
I know, but have you accepted your quest yet? Do you know what you have next?
Yeah, it's like stay in style or slay in style. I'm like clicking through all the stuff now, but it's all super slow.
No worries. No worries. All you have to do is tell me what to kill, and we'll just kill it, man. We'll just keep it going. We've already got 2 quests done. One of my viewers is asking what kind of shit internet does he have. It's not bad internet. It's just it's partially the game is really hard to run, and it's also just not having a gaming desktop. But yeah, we can just go through this stuff so fast. Like as soon as you do get the quest, it's just like bam. Because all of this stuff took me like 15 minutes to kill one monster, and now we're doing it in like 2 minutes a piece. So we're just hyper carrying you through the game.
Yeah.
I want to get you Scrave set before we end the stream. You need to have Scrave full.
The city is so bad. This is like really, really bad. This is like trying to go to the Grand Exchange and like using dial-up. Like, it's so shit.
In Sweden, they have gigabit connect gigabyte connection speeds, right? Like you don't even have to. You can get like 1 gigabyte of connection speed. Google Earth, I know that they're starting to offer it here in America, where you can get 2 gigabytes a second instead of the traditional 25 megabytes or whatever. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just like um, Google Fiber is slow to getting out because you have to build an infrastructure for it, so it takes a lot of time and money.
They have to do a giant ass fiber line, and that fiber line costs so much money.
Yeah,
Ooh, Lil
I think
Spike, my schedule is pretty inconsistent right now with the stream. I'm gonna try to create a schedule soon. I've just been streaming daily. Uh, but I'll probably release a schedule by the end of this week, so like say Sunday. And on the schedule, one of the things is gonna be suggested viewer content, so you can recommend like a mini game or something like that, and on that day, I'm just gonna stream that game. So. That's something. Oh, you have a different day over there. So this viewer is from Sweden, Saul. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, that's really cool. Um, but yeah, I'll end up streaming probably about the same time tomorrow, is what I would say, if you wanted to see me again. Yep. It's like 2 o'clock over there. He's got to go to bed soon. So yeah, as soon as you figure out what you got to do, man, I'll rush it.
I don't even know what these items are for.
Don't even worry about it. Like all we need to do is just rush you through the main quest line, right? You don't even need to, you can literally have the same gear equipped and we'll just rush you through everything. SteamWorld Dig? Little Spike, I'll look into it and I'll add it to a list of games recommended. And what I'm probably gonna do is say like Wednesdays, right? Is when I'll do the suggested viewer content. And I'll totally check that out. Absolutely. And if you want to add me on Steam, you can definitely do that. I just need to look up my user information, and I'll have to do that later. And then the next time that you're on, I'll give it to you. Definitely. I've got a couple of viewers too, Saul, that they want to join the guild that I created. Oh shit, I need to add you to the guild, Saul. Shit.
Yeah. When you're done with that, do hunt a Nasher, just like a regular Nasher.
Regular Nasher? Got it. I'm on it. Alright, one regular Nasher coming up. Oh shit, dude. Saul, we got a guy in this. His name is Froggert. I don't know why, but I really like that name. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the call with you, alright?
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you in there. Cool, cool. We got that taken care of. Sweet, yeah, I'll absolutely check that out. One of the games that I downloaded and played was Don't Starve, and a lot of people on this channel really liked that. I had so many more viewers from Don't Starve, and it's pretty funny because it's not that complex of a game, and it's a Steam game too. I actually feel bad. I need to play more Don't Starve just because I know there's so many people that like seeing it. I don't know, man. You gotta find the good in everything. I have so I'm the opposite. I'm extremely skinny, and it's been rough for me because I feel like I have degenerative bone, kind of like syndrome, so like osteoporosis, but I'm super young. You're supposed to get osteoporosis when you're older, and my wrists are super weak, so like I have a hard time like opening jars and doing a lot of things. And I used to be super fit and active. I used to run marathons, and I used to like work out a whole bunch. I can't really do anything anymore. I'm just so overly skinny. And I have this metabolism so that like I'll eat and I'll eat and I'll eat, and instead of gaining weight, I just end up losing weight because I'm constantly burning it off. But, I mean, I guess I can look at the bright side, and I can tell myself all the things that are good about it. Alright, shit, we cannot find this guy. I didn't pay attention when I saw the plane flying. I could have seen wherever this thing popped up, but I didn't. Um, Maybe up over here. I don't think I've checked up over here yet. Damn. Alright, not over here. You're blaming your weight on a friend? How does that work? What? Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one to me. That's that blows my mind a little bit there. The idea is that we shouldn't get hit ever. Oh, never mind. I just got hit. Damn. Feels bad. Alright, that was the face break. That was another break. Let's wait for him to finish stomping. He does no damage to us because we have high level gear, but we're still trying to play as if we like need mechanics, I guess. That way we don't get too lazy. Oh, and this guy just dropped a healing ply on. I was hoping that I could like sit myself in between him to where like his tail couldn't hit me, but it didn't really work. Wonder if I can cut his tail off before he ends up dying. Bet I can. Sorry if I haven't read the comments while I'm doing this. It's a little bit hard to be able to read the comments and, you know, obviously hit this monster at the same time. But I make sure to read the comments in between each one of the fights. And believe me, I read every comment. Cool. Lil Spike, that is probably one of the most mature stories I've ever heard from someone in my life. That's crazy to me. So like, when I was 8, since I was 8, I've always wanted to be a dad. And when I was 20, I met a girl, not through online dating, but I did meet her online, and it was on this website. Trying to remember what it's called. It was like a forum website where you could share, you could just share thoughts, I guess, about things. It was like a spiritual website, not like a Catholic kind of website, but more like how do you word this? I guess that's what people call themselves. They just say that they're spiritual, you know, and they're looking for paths and they're just asking themselves questions. Well, I met this girl and she was a very hippie, very like spiritual lady, and same thing, right? I had like $10,000 when I met her. So I bought a car and then I used the car so that way I could drive and see her. She was in Michigan, I was in Florida. I also would buy plane tickets so I could see her. I bought her really nice gifts and things. Later on, I was able to get us a cabin, and I remodeled this cabin, and we lived in it together. And we were together because we had planned to have kids essentially. I was only 20 years old, and then I think I was like literally 21 and a half, like a year and a half later, and I just realized that like I couldn't be with this girl, and we broke apart. So I was much older than 7, obviously, but like same thing, super duper heavy. That's hard stuff to go through. All right, this is me asking Saul what we have next. I am 23 now. That's how old I am. I just turned 23 in July. hmm I think like I think it depends on how I like try to talk. Like sometimes I have like older viewers that will come onto the stream and like I'll change my voice like this and then I'll talk to them in like a deeper voice and a little bit more like controlled. But when it's you and you're here, then I try to come like with a little bit more of like an upbeat of a voice, and then I think that's why I sound like I'm 16. For the longest time I wanted to be a spokesman, so I've worked on how like I portray my voice when I speak a lot. How long has this guy Frogert been in the party for? See, it's funny because I'm queued up with Humdrum Conundrum, and anybody else that's here is just tagging along. Some of the guys just leave. I think Frogert was just in the last round. This is great. If Frogert were to stay with us all day, he'll end up having end level gear at the end of the day. That'd be great. He'll go around telling all of his friends, he's like, yeah, I just happened to chill with these guys and they brought me to the end of the game. We did Shroud on the first day. My chat keeps getting messed up. It puts the spaces in really weird spots. Little Spike, tell me, so it's 3 for you right now, and it's 6:48 over here. Is it 3? It's 3 in the morning, I guess, over there? It's not like, it's not 3 in the afternoon? Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, I can definitely make that happen. I'll just stream a little bit earlier is what I'll do. Absolutely. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. I might even do a morning and an afternoon stream. I'll have 2. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and create a schedule. That way it works for everybody's times. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely make that work for you, Little Spike. I got you. I appreciate having you here, and I appreciate hearing all of your comments and seeing your feedback and everything. You're the exact type of person that I'm streaming for. Alright, once again, we're going to go and call Saul since he's not responding to me in the game. Occasionally the chat breaks, and then there's nothing you can do. You can't send messages. I've never heard of that candy before. Ever. Alright, where are we at now? What's the next one?
It just told me to pick one from the board, but there's like 3, like exclamation marks. I guess there's a quest, right?
Yeah.
Well,
If you see exclamation marks, go pick those up.
yeah, I'm like looking around and like talking to like the armor and stuff. Like I'm gonna look at all the crafting stuff for a sec.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and keep you on speaker so that way I know when you're finished with that, okay? My viewer right now, he's got like all these emojis up of cell phones with like a cross through them. He's like, no cell phone, no cell phone.
Oh well, it's like cell phone or nothing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because I literally can't run this game with anything else going.
Right.
It's so bad.
So the other day, I had this guy hop onto my stream, and he was like, yo, man, awesome stream. I'm digging it, man. It's awesome. It's great. He's like, but dude, please come check out my stream. He's like, my stream's like the bomb, man. I almost have like 15K subscribers, and I would love it if you could come and help me out with that. But hey, please make sure that you don't self-promote yourself on my stream, man. And then he like sent a smiley face.
Wow.
I was like, dude, are you kidding me right now? I wanted to jump onto his stream, and I was gonna jump onto his stream, and I was just gonna be like, yo, man, I don't want to be rude or anything like that, but dude, please come sub to me, man. I've got like 5 subscribers. I could really use a 6th.
Like the only thing I would ever stream would be Xbox, just cause like
Right.
it's super easy for me. Plus like my friend plays Xbox too, like my roommate, and we would play COD together in like Battlefield and shit.
Gotcha.
Great. Like that's the only thing about on stream would be like a console game. Like my laptop died trying to play any games.
Yeah, no,
Like yeah, game.
yeah, I'm with you there. I like this game just because at least I can use a controller for it. It kind of became my console game that I can stream. Oh, I see Frogger. Are you in the same town as me? I'd imagine that you would be. Frogger's here. Frogger just left. He got fed up with our shit.
He was done waiting for us.
Yeah. How close are you?
I was just like messing around with some stuff. Like, I want to look at these. I think I have some things I can open. Um, and then I'm gonna get the hunts first though.
Little Spike, I already told you I'd add you on Steam. I got you, man. He gave me a thumbs up, and every thumbs up has a different color. I like it.
Oh shit, this guy's request.
I need to get a webcam too. I wanna. I don't want to just stream voice. I want to also stream face. Cause I do too many things on my stream. Like, I'll dance and I'll like sing and stuff like that on my stream, and like nobody would be able to see that. So I don't even know why I'm dancing anyways. If no one can see me dancing off of my stream, I do it just cause like I get caught up in the moment and stuff like that. Do you do that? Do you like when you play League? Do you ever like make an awesome play and then you just like start dancing?
No,
You
I like
don't?
make it awesome, and then I get mad because Bolt hits it away. Like, I'll like dive turret to get a triple, and then like we have it's like a 4v2 because like their team is dead, and I'm like, fuck yeah, we can push objectives, and they're just like, I'm gonna go back because I have gold. I'm like, this is why we lose. This is why we can't win games.
I want to if I ever do end up like throwing my really expensive keyboard, I want to make sure that it's on webcam. You know what I'm saying?
I was so mad about getting the fucking 20-minute Uber busters, dude. That's why I haven't been for a week.
So the person that was watching the stream, he appreciated it enough to log on to his second account, and he subscribed on his second account even. Dude, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the subscription. That's pretty awesome. He said that with that, I'm up to 7 subs now. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. It's funny, I only ever watch like one streamer, and that's been the strategy professor. You know, I've been watching him for a while.
Yeah, dude. I think I got like the last little bit of stuff I need to build this breastplate. I think I do. All right. Yes, I do. That's what's up. Now I can get a national salute.
Okay, word, word. And you got the quest?
Yeah, I think I got the right quest. And I can upgrade it to when I come back.
Oh, Lil Spike, as far as I'm concerned with the donations, I wouldn't even want to accept them yet, just because I wouldn't feel justified in taking anyone's money with the equipment that I have. Not until like I upgrade this monitor into like an HD monitor and you guys get to see like HD and everything. Like there's so many little things that I wanted to do to make this stream really professional before I would ever want to accept any donations. But I appreciate that offer and in hearing you say that, because that alone is just like a huge compliment to me. So you can open Aether cores later, dude. What's the
Yeah,
quest?
I'm stuck with my gear. Like, I was like going out and like buying gear and shit.
You should be stuck with your gear until we get to Scrave. And then we do a couple of Scrave kills and then you have Scrave gear.
But nah, okay, let me equip this and then I'll tell you what I need to go hunt.
Actually,
Fuck yeah. Alright.
ooh, Spike just said is a really good point too. So like I use the mic off of my headset. I really want to get one of those professional mics though and have like a really good sound. That would be ideal. So there would be like no fuzz or anything. I need one of those.
I think I just need to kill another Nasher.
You just have is that really it? Just kill another Nasher?
It says hide of a Nasher, but I need to check the board to make sure it's not just like
So like you press start on your controller, right? And then you go to journal, or you press J on the keyboard, and then you just have to
yeah,
look for where. Okay, and then you look for where it says main quest line and just do that.
yeah. I guess it's just another Nasher then.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm on it. And it's just a regular Nasher.
I didn't see anything special. It just said I needed Nasher hide.
Okay, we can do that. Huh.
Oh wait,
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Did you get taken in and like separated from me or what?
I guess I got separated from you.
Okay. Here, I'll just send you another invite. I guess you'll have to leave the hunt. That doesn't make any sense. How could your computer not use a headset? Why would it have to use a mic and a headset? Because I know, like, for mine, it has the two cords at the end, it's split, and then one is for mic and one is for headset. And then I just stick them into both jacks. That's interesting to me. Alright, let's try this again. Round 2. I should just take you to the last boss.
Yeah, just watch me get fucking annihilated, dude.
You would walk up to it and it would just like one hit you. That's pretty much all that would happen. You would be like you would say hello and it would say hello as well. It would swing its arm back and then it would swing its arm forward and then you would just be dead. Little Spike is like, do it. We should. But like the thing is if I press find hunt, then whoever else queues up for Shroud is going to be stuck doing it with us and they're going to be really pissed off to see that I brought you.
Yeah.
Cuz then they just won't be able to do it. Then they'll just like waste their time queuing.
Holy shit, it's all dark.
It's all dark.
Yeah, it's like all black. You're not there. I can see like your weapon. The fuck? Everything's shadowed. There we go.
Yeah, for sure. I got you, little Spike. On the last thing you said, I got you.
My fan is going so hard right now trying to run this.
I didn't want to get hit. One small hint is make sure that you don't body block people for when they need to run away. So you kind of try to position yourself to where you're not like behind somebody in case they need an escape. For me, it's not too big of a deal because I can always just backflip out of the way. Like this. Did you notice that you have those healing plyon things? So I would say don't use those because they're kind of hard to make later in the game, and they're kind of nice to have, you know, later. So I would just save them. Oh, too early. Oh well, it's okay. You can revive that guy if you want. You just walk up to him and you hold down A. Or here, I'll do it. So if you leave people to die like that, then your threat meter will go up. It's right next to your health bar. Right now it says 21. And as it goes up, if it gets to 100, he does increased damage to you, and then you can't revive people. I mean, it's obviously not a huge issue right now, but later it is. You have 3 frames. That's awesome. Right. Well, there goes his tail. Oh, need a jump. Here, do you want a shield? There you go. My shield shields for more health than you actually have, Saul. He can't do enough damage to take off the shield. One more hit. No, come back. I'm trying to get him before he runs away. What computer do you have, Soul? I'm trying to get him before he runs away. He's trying so hard. There, I got him. So what happened, Saul, was he was trying to dig and he was trying to run away, but I was doing so much damage to him that I ended up breaking his head before he could run away, and he staggered in pain, and in that moment of him staggering in pain, I continued to keep doing damage to him, so that way I ensured that he died before he could run away. Because if he ran away, we were going to have to run around and try to find his ass again. Yeah. Okay, wait, so what computer do you have again? What's the brand?
It's a Dell.
So he has a Dell. Okay. Did you notice that it's like you don't get style cores. It comes with the type of membership that you have. I was talking to the stream about it a bit. So you get the Aether core, but you don't get the style core. I think like
Yeah.
so there's champion and there's patron status, and you have champion, I believe, but not the patron. And the patron gives you the style cores. They're not good though. I mean, they don't do anything. So it's not like you're really missing out on much. I think all you really need is patron status, and if you were to buy patron status, it's like $2.99 a month, and you get patron status for 3 months for free. Okay. So what do we have next, Saul?
I don't know. I'm still loading it.
Load it faster, Saul. So Lil Spike, they have hammer. The hammer doesn't make you more tanky though. It it's actually the worst weapon in the game right now. They need to add some buffs to it, but the hammer's really good for breaking bones. So if you're trying to get a bone break, you want somebody in the group to bring a hammer, and then you can get it quicker that way. But you can still get a bone break with any of the other weapons, and the chain blades, they just have the most mobility, and I really, really like mobility. Lil Spike just comments, he's like, you need to have more energy, man. That's the trick. That's the ticket. He's like, if you want to be successful on YouTube, have more energy. He wants me to go downstairs and find that stash of energy drinks that we have in the garage, and he wants me to just chug every single one and come back. And not a friend is talking through the phone. You can't always get what you want. Can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Oh yeah. Alright, what's next, Saul?
I don't know. I'm trying to like just do stuff. Go places. This is like easily the most intensive game that this laptop has ever run.
Your computer is like, please just end my life now. Put me out of my misery. Yeah.
It's like okay, I can run League, and then I was like, so you can run Dauntless, right? And it's just like, God no.
God no. I love it.
Like, I'm almost curious to see how it would handle like something like RuneScape.
Oh God, it wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be like, what is RuneScape?
Pretty sure I would just like lag out before I could even go anywhere.
You'd probably like the same thing would happen to you that happened to me. You would get like a black screen and the game would just like not really load. But you would be able to detect some movement when you're like moving forward. You're like, okay, I'm moving, but nothing's it's still a black screen.
I think that's actually what did happen once. Like I think I tried to run RuneScape. Oh, I found the goat on top of the house.
Yeah, yeah, isn't that the shit, dude? How the fuck does it get up there?
Goats can climb like fucking hella good. I'm not surprised.
But not up walls.
Dude, Skyrim, it's just like a horse.
It's just like a horse.
Great bucket.
It's like the world's greatest parkour goat ever.
Like trying to find where these quests are.
Nice. He's telling me about these new Swedish drinks, or this new Swedish energy drink. It's like 100% uh, caffeine, but with like 0% sugar. Sounds like all the energy drinks in America now that I think about it.
Dude, fucking Monster. I drank so much Monster the first week back because I was so burned out, dude.
Oh
So
my
bad.
God. So my aunt, she used to be sponsored by Rockstar, so she just has cases of Rockstars that she left with us, and they're just sitting in the basement. They've been there for like years.
They're probably not good.
I bet you that they are good with all the preservatives.
I don't believe that. Those things, like, there's no way.
Definitely. I would have to check the
I'm
expiration
trying,
date. All right, Saul, what are we killing next?
trying to figure out what fucking quest I'm trying to get to.
Press J. Pre press.
And I went to where I thought they should be on the map, and I was wrong.
Hmm.
Like the person that I saw for one of them didn't have the exclamation mark over his head. So I was like, okay, I guess that's not the guy. But now I don't know how to get to the person I need to get to. I'm super laggy.
Rawr. We should do one more hunt and then we should go play League.
Yeah. Actually, shit. We'll do one more hunt and then I can shower and then I can play League.
Okay. That'll be good. I can do a pause in the stream and then I can go do some writing. I got to 125 pages in the book I've been writing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I like how you described my character as Dumbledore.
Oh, dude, for sure. I was thinking about it. I was like, all right, I need basically a role like the dean of the school that I'm creating in this book, and I was like, who would be perfect for that? And I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna age Saul a bit, and then Saul would be perfect. I'm like, hell yeah.
That's like one of the last jobs I would want.
You have the perfect name for it too. Like, I just used your full name. I was like Solomon Washington, and it's just like perfect. You have like a really good name for a book, I realized.
I guess. I don't know, dude. I'm about to start fucking going by Nate and by literally every fucking place that like they ask for your name. I'm just gonna go by Nate or Nathan or like Nathaniel because it's so ridiculous. Like no one ever knows how to spell my name. Like they always spell it like wrong, like horribly wrong. I'm like, I don't. It blows my mind. I'm like, you love Jesus with all your heart, and you can't spell my fucking name, and it's in the Bible. Come
Yeah.
on.
No, dude, even people, even Christians that hear the name Solomon, they're like, what kind of name is Solomon? And it's like, dude, it's from the Bible. Are you kidding me right now? Have you read the damn thing? And then as soon as you say that, they like feel bad about themselves. Wait, oh, I knew that it was in the Bible.
Like I knew this sounded familiar. Like, no, you fucking didn't, you like bitch.
That sounds like some sort of European name.
Dude, this guy's his name is Hokage, or I think it's Hokage. No, what the hell? What are you doing? Okay.
Alright, so what do we have next?
I'm currently trying to figure that out. I'm trying to get
Ah.
all the
And yes, I agree that this game is like Assassin's Creed bad. I mean, literally, this is my character trying to move around. It's so glitchy. I said something that offended Little Spike. I didn't think it was that bad though.
what?
It was what I said about someone making fun of the name Solomon and being like, that sounds like a European name. But that doesn't that Oh man, I'm done. Saul, what do we have next?
I don't know. It told me to go speak to somebody else. I talked to some dude who had an explanation as I go talk to this other
Okay. Is it just taking you that long because you're like lagging every step of the way to find these exclamation marks?
Probably. I can't do it. It's so laggy, dude. It's
It's
so
so
bad.
laggy. It's like that for everyone. It's because as soon as they take it off a beta, you know it's going to be better because they won't be editing the game while the game is running. That's why it's so
Yeah.
bad.
It's just
It's like a
like
project. You're playing a game that's like a project that hasn't been submitted yet.
alright. I think we're good. I
We're
think I
good?
have everything
All right, what are
in
we
my
doing?
journal.
What are we doing?
Uh, shit. Just in my mouth.
If I was a viewer watching this stream right now, I know I'd be hella pissed off. I'd be like, what the hell is going on?
Alright, so do a regular strike. I think it's a regular strike.
All right, we're doing a regular strike.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
Probably gonna fucking die.
No, no, it's just a regular strike.
Yeah. Aura, Rogue, Imbermar, what? Imbermane. Some of the text got cut off. So one or the other, it really doesn't matter.
Just a regular strike.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna shower.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. I think. Yeah.
We got split up again.
Yeah, we did.
All right, let's try that again.
I just saw it like trying to like. It says left Rams gate, and I was like, wait, my party is empty. Shitty. I took a nap today. Nice.
Oh my god. Nah, I do not have Snapchat, and no one could pay me enough money to use Snapchat. There's not a chance. Not a chance. Whenever people ask me if I use Snapchat, I think of the mom from Waterboy, where she's always telling him, she's like, "Foosball is the devil, boy." But I imagine her saying that about Snapchat. Snapchat is the devil, boy. That's what them girls go off to. Them women is the devil.
The movie's great.
All right, I sent you an invite.
I'm in the middle of a hunt. I didn't want to leave because there's like two other people here.
No, you have to leave.
And I'm just gonna kill myself. Oh, well, that's gay. You don't kill yourself. You just teleport back to the top of the, like, where you fell off.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta leave.
I tried to kill myself. Oh, well.
Actually, I use that as a technique when I'm fighting against something, and like they're doing an ability where they just like keep constantly doing damage, and I just keep jumping off the cliffs that way I'm not taking any damage, and then when they're done doing their thing, then I stop. It's pretty effective.
Yeah, that's like a pretty easy cheese too.
Yeah, it was super
Just
easy. You just run the behemoth over to like the cliff edge, and you keep jumping off of it, and they're just like, "Fuck you, dude." All right, let me know when you're back in.
I'm letting it.
You have to load in faster, Saul.
Accept.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. We're gonna go mess this Shrike up. Why is it taking so long to load? What is this? Oh my god, this loading time is like, what? Saul, you have to do a magic trick to make the hunt time go by faster to where we can like find a hunt.
Uh,
You have to perform magical voodoo.
I don't even know how to use like emotes with the fucking controller, so I'm just gonna. Oh, you can't jump off the edge. That's gay. Why can't you suicide?
Wait, did you get into a hunt?
No.
No? Oh,
Because I'm still trying. I'm in the city. I tried to jump off the edge of the city and it wouldn't let me.
oh yeah, 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 you can't do that. This is true. This is true.
Dude, that's terrible.
Yeah, it is kind of weird how they did that, isn't it? They didn't even like put up a fence or anything. All right, we're departing, Saul. We're departing. We're doing the thing where we
Oh my
go on the hunt,
God. I always know we're departing because my person does this really awkward pose.
right?
Everything is dark and I'm naked. Yep, I'm naked. Oh, there it goes.
All right, let's do it, Saul.
Why is the cutscene happening now?
What's
I
that?
was loaded, started running, and then the cutscene started.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know why they do that. It's super frustrating.
And now everyone's like switching off and being interesting. Alright, there we go.
Do you have music on, Saul?
No.
Oh, you should have music on.
Oh, cool, I found it.
Saul, this one's really easy. I want to see you try to solo this one.
This dude's not gonna let me solo it.
Just try.
I also don't believe that you're being serious and this is easy.
Yeah,
Fucking bitch.
it's extremely easy. You got this. Get it, Saul.
Yeah! It loaded me into the hardest bubble you
That dude just that dude just insta left. He left instantly. Okay, alright. I'm gonna go let you take that shower and we'll go play some League of Legends. I'm just really glad that I got that on stream. I watched it fly up and then crash down in one shot.
You're welcome. I knew it was coming, dude. I looked at it and I was like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's like a giant black ominous looking bird kind of gives away that it's not the next boss. Yeah.
Like, yeah, and I was like, that's not about to happen.
That's gonna do it for this segment of today's stream. We're probably gonna come back later, but I'm not guaranteeing it. But Saul and I are definitely gonna be playing some more League of Legends, or we're gonna be playing some League of Legends in a bit here. So, alright, I hope you enjoyed. That's it. Peace.